The concise Oxford Dictionary defines barter as an exchange of goods or services without using money. A Jamaican company, with the assistance of an international entity, has established a bartering network. Your Wealth is next. Bartering of goods and services is an age-old type of commerce. Now a small, technology-oriented Jamaican company, Anbel, has taken bartering into the electronic age. Chairman of Anbel, Andrew Pearman, recently launched the Anbel Trade Exchange.
Why trade exchange, you may ask? Because we saw an urgent and immediate need. That picture was the first LED video board installed in Jamaica. And when we installed this video board way back in 2001, it was excitement in the streets. And we thought to ourselves, in true Anbel fashion and spirit, how can we leverage what we have for the things that we need? So we approached a popular newspaper. And we said to them, listen, you give us time on your medium, and we will give you time on ours. That was the first entry into one-to-one barter. And they said yes. So immediately we had access to their collateral, and they had access to ours. Then we said to ourselves, if this works with the gleaner, let's step it up a notch. So we approached the dealers of BMW. At the time it was Sterling Motors, and we said to them, listen, you give us a BMW and we will give you advertising. And they paused, and I waited for security to kick me out. And then they said, send us something in writing. And there you have it. 3 months after, they delivered a spanking new 2004 BMW X5, which we still use in the company today. And then, we realized that it wasn't just about what we were doing. Jamaica was already bartering.
However, despite its promises, without an organized system, Pearman says bartering has its challenges.
There are times when you do a transaction and you just don't end up utilizing your share of the barter deal. For example, there were certain years in which we had to write off a significant amount of money just because we didn't get a chance to use it in the newspaper.
Andrew Pearman says this is where the International Reciprocal Trade Association, or IRTA, comes in.
IRTA brings a new value proposition to the equation. IRTA operates what you call universal currency, which is pretty much the currency that trade exchanges use worldwide. So what does that mean? It means Jamaica to the world, everybody, and it means the world to Jamaica. So now, instead of being content with what we have on our local exchange, our members, effective July 1, 2012, will be able to trade with all the other affiliated trade exchanges worldwide.
Ron Whitney is the executive director of the International Reciprocal Trade Association. He opines that the formalized barter system has great potential for Jamaican businesses.
Right now, right here on Jamaica's 50th anniversary for independence, we are gathered to celebrate Jamaica joining those other countries who recognize the power that barter has to transform regional and local economies. This is a transformation process. The International Reciprocal Trade Association applauds and congratulates Anbel Trade's vision and its charter members and the Jamaican government for working so hard to develop a world-class barter system in Jamaica. You might ask yourself, why is organized barter a viable solution with all these economic woes? The answer is really simple. The engine that drives barter is the unused capacity that every business has. That's the empty seat in a restaurant, the empty seat on an airplane. It's the lawyer that's only billing 25 hours a week when they really should be billing 50 or 60. That's unused capacity. Participants in organized barter systems like Anbel Trade get to earn new purchasing power by selling their goods or services on barter and receiving Anbel trade credits in return. They then spend those trade credits on goods or services for their businesses or themselves personally that they would have spent cash on. When they do that, what happens? They have more cash in their checking account, more cash in their pockets. They've used their unused capacity to generate new revenues.
A guest speaker at the launch of the Anbel Trade Exchange, Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller, gave the idea her stamp of approval.
I want to commend you, Andrew, and your team for vision in creating this exciting platform. I also extend special welcome to Mr. Ron Whitney, Executive Director of the International Reciprocal Trade Association, and to thank you for making it Jamaica. Thank you, sir, for making Jamaica the destination of choice for your organization's 2012 convention, which will take place in September. Thank you so much. Minister, while you spoke, something came to my mind as I listened to Mr. Pearman. And I think that we have so many bright young entrepreneurs in Jamaica, and we should have perhaps a session with Jamaica's young entrepreneurs. And I'm sure we'll be able to get ideas. They will share their vision with us, and I'm sure that will help to move Jamaica forward.
Does this formalized system of bartering in the electronic age have the potential to monetize the unused capacity of Jamaican businesses? It's an interesting idea, and time will tell. For your wealth, I'm Owen James.